good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. I'm back from vacay, baby. I'm going to talk about my weekend real quick and get to my in-studio guest. Yes, it is Monday. It is October 13th. And so basically last week I spent a beautiful week thanks to my brother and my sister-in-law in Aruba. I got to use their timeshare. But let's put a pic A. There's Raquel. We were in Aruba, baby. It was her first time there. She fell in love with it. It was my third time there, and I can't wait to go back. It is, if you've never been to Aruba, you need to go. And happy birthday to my brother Salvatore. It was his birthday yesterday, and we had a blast with the family. There he is, my handsome baby brother, and there's the family. We got my mom and me and my sister, and we had a Haagen-Dazs birthday cake, which was delish. And Saturday, I really spent the day winterizing the backyard. And then this nor'easter, they're like, put away all your Halloween stuff or anything that could blow away. So that's what I did. And then I read a book, which we're going to talk about a little later. And then yesterday, yes, was Sal's birthday. Sal's birthday was yesterday. That's where we were yesterday. We're going to mention a couple of things. If we could put up pic D, please, because pic D, I want to say that It's Love, Bro. Is a movie that I'm in. I play the lead's mother, and it's on Amazon Prime right now. So if you haven't seen it, it is a romantic comedy. So pop some popcorn, grab somebody you want to hang out with, and watch it. It's funny.
It's very funny.
E, there's a premiere. I'm in a trilogy, and it's called Leonora. And that's going to be this Sunday in New Rochelle. So if you're not doing anything and you're in the area, come see me and the cast. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some food, some drinks, and that's going to be a lot of fun on Sunday the 19th. And then F, I'm doing Governor's Comedy Club on Friday, November 7th with Carla Okeson, Mike Keegan, and my girl Kathy Arnold. So you know what? Come down to Governor's and come see us in the Giggle Room. It's going to be a fun night. Okay, that's my announcements.
Woohoo!
Let me get to my guest. She's a writer. She's an entrepreneur. She's a networking coach. She's also the creator of her podcast called Chasing Fabulous. Monica Stoller's in the house.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited you're here.
I love being your posse. Linda and I are Theresa's posse,
yes, so
if you don't know.
Chasing Fabulous.
Yes.
Their show's on every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock.
Thursday at 9.
Thursday at 9.
Thursday at 9.
You pre-record on a Wednesday.
We pre-record on Wednesday.
You pre-record on Wednesday. And she doesn't want to go live. I keep trying to tell her, go live, go live.
No.
Fly by the seat of your
I'm
pants.
too much of a control freak to do that. I can't do it.
And But we originally met
Oh my God.
here
Yes.
at beautiful Paradise Studios because on a Friday night, Bobby runs the open mic, and then he used to do karaoke when it was all
and
over.
we miss it. Oh, we
And
miss
you're a
it.
country girl. You like to sing a lot of country.
100%, yes. 100%
And Ernie, your
country.
husband, sings everything.
Just whatever. Well,
Just
you know, his
everything.
favorite go-to song is Hollaback Girl.
Hollaback Girl. And
Yeah.
it is hysterical
If
to
you haven't
watch
seen
him
it, you should Google that.
and hear him sing this song. It's
my-
so
He's he is out of control. And now he's doing what's the other one? What's the one that's out now? Pony Girl.
Pony Girl.
Quick Pony.
Yeah.
Oh,
The pony
I can't
song.
with the pony
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Now that's
He's
his go-to.
hip, man. He's hip.
He is.
He stays up to date with all the music.
Yeah. And he goes to karaoke 3 times a week.
He does.
Yeah,
He
I do not
does.
do that.
He does.
I'm not doing that.
No.
No. I got other stuff to do.
So let's talk about
We have
you.
a
We're
lot of
going to
fun.
get into but anyway, I met her here, and I'm blessed God put you in my path
we
because this
love
was
you
not an
so
accident.
much. No, it wasn't. And we got to be friends. And then
Yes.
Theresa made Linda and I go thrifting, who, if you watch our show, you know that we go thrifting all the time. And we love thrifting with
Yes,
Theresa. We
yes,
love it.
yeah.
And we met a girl. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We met a girl last week that is a professional thrifter.
Really?
And we need to bring her into the group because she knows things we do not know.
Really?
So we're going to bring
Well,
her into
I'm
our
interested to
thrifting
pick
club.
her brain.
I know.
But now I'm going to pick yours.
Okay.
So you are originally
ready.
from Ohio.
I am.
Paulding?
I am a big
Paulding?
Buckeye.
Say Paulding, Ohio.
Paulding, Ohio.
Paulding, Ohio. And that's where you went to high school.
Yep.
Paulding High School. But you were adopted, correct? And how old were you when you were adopted?
I was just like 2 weeks old. Well, I think, you know, what's funny is I thought it was right at the beginning, but then once I got farther into it and when I did more research, I realized that I hadn't been adopted for like a month. I was like a month old, I
Really?
think, when my parents
But how
brought me
old
home.
were you when they told you were
Oh,
adopted?
as soon as I could understand.
Really?
I've
Yeah,
known
yeah,
I was
yeah.
adopted my whole life. And my brother and sister are also adopted.
Yes.
We're all from different families.
yeah.
So my dad was a county commissioner. So he, you know, him and my mom couldn't have children. So they adopted. I'm a big advocate for adoption.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, I had a really, really great childhood. My
Yeah.
family my dad was a farmer. And
Yes, you
still
grew up.
are
You grew up on
farmers.
a farm. I was
Uh-huh.
just going to say
Yep.
that.
He was a
Yeah.
city farmer. My dad was a city farmer.
Uh-huh.
So and Paulding, where I live, it's very, very small town.
Yeah.
So it was the small town plus and all the farms. We have about 2,500 acres of land there. And my cousin and my brother and all run that land now because my dad has passed now 15 years. But they had a big farming operation and tractors and pigs. And I took pigs to the county
And you went
fair.
back. And you went back.
Yeah,
not that
in
long
June.
ago.
Yeah, I took Linda back.
Yes.
Linda and Mark back.
I told you
They've
I wanna
never
go
been on the
I-
farm.
yeah, that's
Oh, you have
fun.
to go with us next time.
I want
Because
to.
it was so much fun. Like I love taking pictures of Linda in
It's
the
like
tractor tires.
like Green Acres, the show
It's
Green Acres.
100% like that. So much fun. We had so much fun, and I took them to the county fair too. We had so much fun.
That's great. But
So it was
you
great.
didn't get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes, we did.
You
On the
did,
way
you
back.
Did go. You did.
Yes,
Yeah,
we went
yeah,
on the
yeah.
way back. But that's 4 hours. That's two.
It's not-
Well, no,
yeah, it's not around the
2.5
corner.
hours, 2.5, 3 hours from where I grew up. But it's on the way home, so we went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were in school, what type of kid were you? And did you have dreams of doing something when you grew up?
Well, here's a fun fact for you.
Yeah.
I grew up in a family that was belongs to a religion called Apostolic Christian, which is very close to Mennonite.
Oh.
Okay, and almost Amish.
Well, I know what Mennonite, yeah,
so
is.
kind of like that. So
Yeah.
I did not have a TV when I was growing up, or we did not wear makeup, or we didn't do our hair. I mean, the people that were members of the church.
Yeah.
So it was kind of expected for you to be a member of that church, and I just never quite fit into that mold. So
Wow.
it was a lot of my family members are part of it, and listen, more power to you. They're wonderful people. I love them all. They're very Christian, but I just didn't. There was a lot of rules for me, and I didn't like those rules. I didn't feel like I needed to live my life with that many strict rules.
Right.
So it was very interesting. So I never had a television, so I read books. So I can read a novel in 2 hours. I mean, I'm a very quick reader. So I would go and I grew up in Paulding is a very small town. So I really literally read all the books in the library from when I was a kid.
Wow.
So you know, I'm incredibly smart now. No, I'm just kidding.
You
Absolutely
are,
kidding.
You are
I'm
a very,
absolutely
you
joking.
are a very smart woman, but the
No,
point
it was
is
a
that
joking.
these books took you
Yes,
to places
that's
and your
where-
imagination
yes.
soared.
Yeah, so I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to do something with art or something like that. And, you know, it's kind of obvious, anybody that's ever met me, I'm kind of loud.
What?
And I'm
and
not
you're not
afraid.
even Italian. She's not even Italian.
Not
and you're loud.
Italian, not
but
Italian.
you actually studied psychology?
I did. I went to college. Yeah, I went to college to study psychology because you know
Okay.
people go to study psychology so they can get themselves, they can fix themselves.
Yes.
That's why you go to school for psychology so you
Right.
can fix yourself.
Right.
So, but I loved that because then I got to get into hypnosis and I got to get into, you know, near-death experiences and stuff like that, which I think is very cool. All that stuff.
Yeah.
So that was very fun. But I never went to college because my parents really never pushed it.
Right.
You know, honestly, and being back then, I think about that a lot. Like we have, you know, right now it's easy. Like we got our phones, right? We can Google any kind of college or anything. You can Google where you want to go. It wasn't like that back then. You had to literally go to the library
Yep.
and look up the college, and then you had to
Yes.
write letters to the college,
Yes.
or you had to go there or something like that. So I never was able to do that.
Right,
And then whenever I was a senior in high school, I got pregnant with my daughter. And so I was pregnant when I graduated from high school, even though I was the president of the Office Education Association. And that was a big scandal. That was a scandal. So there was the start of the scandals right there.
God.
I mean, I've really lived like 5 different lives. I'm telling you.
Wow.
So
wow,
I have
wow,
my daughter.
Wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow.
I have
yes,
my daughter.
we have a picture. We have a picture. Can we put up pic G, please? Because pic G is you and your daughter, and
Yes.
that's you with your sash.
That's my oh yes, yes. That was when
that's-
I was in the that was at Radio City Music Hall though. That was that
Okay,
day.
so Radio
my
City.
daughter Jessica is
Yes.
she is in her 40s.
And while you're there, can you put up the next pic? Because we got to show your grandbaby.
Yes.
No.
Oh, that's me and you.
Jay, your grandbabies. Yeah,
There
my
they are.
grandbabies.
So officially, I have 2. I have 2 granddaughters through my daughter. My daughter
Thank you.
is Bianca and Aria are the oldest.
Right.
And then the other ones are my son-in-law's sisters.
Okay.
Babies. There's 2
Okay.
twins,
Yeah, yeah,
Valentina and Annalisa.
Nice.
And Mariana.
Right.
So they are just fabulous. So I just say that I have 5 granddaughters because I
There you
love them.
go. And you know what? Let's go back to pic H because you know you flashed it, but this is you and I last Halloween.
Yes, that's the day. Yes.
And you won first place for your costume.
I did.
Marie Antoinette.
Yes, and Ernie was cat in the hat.
Yes.
Yes.
It was great.
I don't know what we're going to be this year. Do you know what you're going to be? We got to talk about that because I didn't.
We do have to talk about it.
We have to have a conversation about that.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
sure
not too
either.
sure. But this Miss Senior New York America thing. Let's talk about that briefly.
Yes.
Because that was you in a sash. And
It was.
so this is a pageant for women 60 and over.
Right.
And as you know, I was supposed to do it this year, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. It got canceled, and you helped me with my
Yes.
gown. You helped me a lot. You helped me with my gown. I tried to put together the talent. So
It was a disappointment.
It
that
was-
Miss New York Senior America is a great organization. I was in the pageant in 2024, which is insane because it is so far out of my comfort zone. I was like, what are you talking about? I am not going to walk in a gown across the
I
stage.
never thought I would do a pageant in my life. Not that I
Well,
got
that's why
to.
I thought it would be
but the
perfect for
point
you.
is that
Yes.
I was looking to step outside
Yes.
that comfort zone
Exactly.
too. And you know me. Like I said, I always say yes
Yeah.
because you never know where it's going to take you.
Exactly. So
And look at the
you
wonderful
would've been-
people I met.
I'm just going
along
to tell
the
you,
way.
it's just for me, and you can. I don't care if you write letters. She would have won this year. She would have won that, and she would have won the nationals, 100%. Because I love you, and so we'll just make our own pageant. We'll just figure it
Okay.
out. We'll just do our own then
right.
from now on.
We can do that.
Yes.
We could do anything we want. Just like what you did in the year 2000, you became owner and CEO of Poppy Lane Interiors. And then in January 2023, you opened Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, which is a brick and mortar actually in
Yes.
Ohio that your sister
Yes, in Bowling Green,
Marlies
Ohio.
runs, right?
Yes.
But then here in New York, you do
Pop-up shops.
Pop-up shops.
Yes.
So if we could put up pic K because we have your
Yeah, it's just too expensive to do
your
a store. I'd love to have a
your
brick and mortar
Poppy
store here.
Lane. There it is. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's
love
just
it.
it's too much money to do a brick and mortar store
absolutely.
now. And so we do
Absolutely.
pop-up
Thank
shops
you.
all over the place. It's kind of fun.
It is fun. You actually did one this past weekend.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. We have great stuff. I think we're going to be changing some of the stuff now.
Ooh, okay,
for the new year.
it's accessories. It's handbags. It's jewelry, scarves.
Yes.
She has a lot
Bling
that are-
purses.
a lot of bling stuff and things for people in the military, which
Yes.
is really cool.
Yes, a lot of patriotic things.
Patriotic stuff. Novelty socks, which are fun.
We may or may not. This is a secret that nobody knows about. You
Oh,
don't even
there's
know
an
about
exclusive
this.
on
There's an
Tea
exclusive
Time.
on Tea Time. We may be doing a little deal with Swarovski. We'll just see.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll just see. That an opportunity has presented itself. So
Ooh,
Linda
we
and
like
I
that.
are gonna have a little conversation about that next week, and
Nice.
we're gonna see where that turns into.
Wow. That's awesome. Well, we're
Yeah.
going to take my first break. Let's take my first break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Linda and what the two of you were doing
Yes.
together.
Oh, my
We'll be back
God.
after this. Don't go away.
Well, hi there, Theresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Tea Time on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Theresa. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm with Monica Stoller. She's a writer, she's an entrepreneur, she's a networking coach. She's also the creator of her podcast / talk show, Chasing Fabulous.
Right.
Girl, I don't think you have to chase it anymore. I think you just are.
I might have found it.
I think you did.
No, I like chasing it though. Chasing it's fun. But
Chasing is
it's
fun.
the progress
You
that
caught
you
it,
make,
though. You
right?
caught it.
We caught some.
Let's
well,
talk
we
about,
caught you.
Let's talk about Chasing Fabulous. And
Oh,
thank
let's
you.
talk
And
about
yes,
that.
and I was on their show, so
Yes,
thank you for having me on
yes,
the show.
yes. Well, we just do things.
So
fat for
in
it. That's
March
what we do.
2024, you are the owner and creator of Chasing Fabulous. Thank you, Bobby. There's the your logo.
Yes.
And the next pick is going to be you and Linda.
Woohoo!
I love these picks. And the next one is so much fun with confetti. I love
Yes,
it. I
I love
love it.
that.
So tell me how you came up with this concept.
Oh my gosh.
And tell everyone about Linda, who I actually thought was going to be here, in the audience tonight.
Yeah.
So tell everyone.
She's at home. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Lynn. Linda.
Well, let's see what happened. So after I did the store, I really wanted to do some kind of a podcast, something, but I really literally had no idea how to do it. I did not know what I wanted to do. First, it kind of came from the idea of, I thought I would do the Poppy Shopping Network.
Oh, I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we'll do the Poppy Shopping Network. So Linda and I we did a video, and honestly, on my YouTube channel, that video is there. And it
Okay.
was 45 minutes, and it was the silliest, stupidest thing me and Linda, we laugh at it every time. And we're like, yeah, that's not gonna work out. So anyway, we got invited by our friend to come to Paradise for karaoke.
Right.
And I walked in and I went, oh my,
This is a
now
pretty
God
cool
has
place.
sent me to the podcast place.
Yeah.
And it was so bizarre. And that's when Bobby had the band and stuff on the stage. So I didn't
Yes.
really think about it. Had talked to him about it from the very beginning. I said, oh my gosh, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was thinking maybe to do something on alcoholism and sobriety, because I'm very active in that
Yes.
avenue.
You've been
I
sober
thought
how
about
many years?
6 years in January 1st. So I'm very active in that
Congratulations.
community. I thought about that. I thought about doing something for business, like entrepreneur business. And I'm like,
Right.
and
You
then
have a lot to choose from. It's a lot to choose from.
But my whole life has been fabulous. Like, I just use that word excessively. And I understand that, my friends. I do know that I use that word excessively. So, and people make fun of me. And I thought, why don't I just do that? Because that's what I'm kind of trying to do, right? I'm
Right.
trying to chase things that I feel are fabulous.
Right.
And I want to show other people things that are fabulous, that I
Yes.
think is fabulous.
Yes.
So then Ernie, and my husband is Ernie, and him and Linda's husband had met at
Right.
a 80s music thing.
Yes.
And I wasn't really going out at that time a lot, so I was working a lot. So he had met them, and then I met her, and then like a couple months later we went to Mexico together because that's the way that it worked. Like we have such a sync together, her and I.
Yeah.
And so there was not another person that I would done the show with except for Linda. Her and I. Listen,
she's your Ed McMahon.
She is my
she's
Edie
your,
McMahon.
She's your sidekick.
Yes, she holds me. She reins me in.
Yes, she does.
She
does a fabulous job.
Yes, she's fabulous. And I would not want to do any of that without her. She's just such a great person, and we have so much fun together. We literally fight like sisters, and she knows that. I'm not talking about school.
I actually saw that when we went to the beach.
She sees it. Yeah. So, but then we're just over it, and it just works out. But it's very fun, and it's a good dynamic.
But your mantra is find your fabulous.
Yes.
And just trying to make the world a little more fabulous one day at a time.
Yes.
This is what you do.
Yes.
And you have a wide variety of, you've had me on the show, but you've had a wide variety of people on the show.
Right.
From all walks of life.
Right. And that's what we try to do, is that our show's a little bit different because we want to have people, there's fabulous people everywhere.
Yes.
But there's a lot of people that people don't know about. Like they don't get any kind of media. They don't get any exposure whatsoever.
Yes.
And just like what you try to do with your fabulous, because you've got so many fabulous guests and you're such a great interviewer, my interviewer hero.
Thank you.
And but you try to get things that are people that are interesting,
yes,
that you can teach something about,
yes,
and that's hard. It's hard too, because people want to be on the show.
Yeah,
you get the same thing. We get the same thing back and forth.
I get people now. Mm-hmm. It's nice that I book my own guests.
Yes,
and I do my own legwork. But it's also nice when people start contacting me. But I have to say, and I've had conversations with people who, if there's only one thing they want to talk about, I'm not talking about that one thing for 55 minutes.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I will talk about your movie.
Yeah.
But I need to talk about other things that you've done.
Right.
Or that you're going to do. That kind of.
And you
with,
also
with me,
talk
because
about.
I'm talking to you for 55 minutes.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? We can't just talk about one thing for 55
but
minutes.
you're very good at getting to know. We want them to know who the person is.
Exactly.
That's what our goal is in what we're doing here. Is we're trying to let them know.
Yeah.
That's why I only have one guest and you only had one guest. We've had this conversation for a long time.
Yeah.
Is that I feel like if you have a lot of people,
it's very chaotic.
Which is fun. That's a fun kind of. That's a whole other dynamic.
It could be a little chaotic because you're. It's like watching a ping pong match.
Right.
You don't know who you're listening to or what's going on.
Right.
And they don't.
And you don't really know the person at the end.
Right.
So usually, there's a lot of people.
And then you want them to remember them too.
Yes, exactly.
Hello?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So let's put a pick. Oh, because you were nominated. Hello.
Yes, we were.
You were nominated for Best Podcast, correct?
Yes.
Best Long Island Podcast. There
yes,
you
vote
guys
for us.
are.
Vote every day.
Yeah, they need votes.
Yes, we need votes.
And
we
so,
need to win it.
This is Beth Page, Best of Long Island,
yes.
or is this another one?
Yes. That's the same one.
Yes.
Beth Page is now four-leaf, right?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Limo Talk and Tea Time. This is the first time in 5 years
I know.
we were both not nominated. But it's fun. It's fun.
Listen, as long as one of us wins, I'm good.
It's all in fun. And then Strong Island has bragging rights, right? So that's
exactly
all we want.
Right. Yes, that's exactly right. And they don't even have a category for television show. But they will next. They're going to next year because I'm going to push them because I think we should be. See, your show should be in a TV show category, not a podcast.
I agree.
Because I look at the podcast as people sitting with the earphones and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Like Limo Talk and like
which is great.
Yeah.
They're all fabulous shows. It's just
it's
a different. I feel like it's a different genre. So I'm gonna. I've
you
already
work
talked
on
to
that,
them
girl.
about.
You
I'm
work
working on that.
So let's you mentioned Ernie before we mentioned singing, and he's your other half. So I want to show a picture because we have to show a picture because the holidays are coming.
Holidays are coming.
And so I want to put a pic eye, please, because you and Ernie dress up as Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
We do.
For the holidays.
Yes.
And
if you need a Santa Claus and a Mrs. Claus for your event,
you're
you call
so cute
us.
together.
We're so funny,
and
right?
you make some bank and you book some gigs.
Yes.
And you bring joy to little boys and girls.
But I have to tell you the story about that. Now, Ernie looks like Santa Claus. That's just who.
He looks like that all year round.
Like
the man doesn't shave off the winter coat in the summer.
Yeah.
No.
And so he never, the entire time of his life, never would wear the Santa Claus costume.
Ever.
Ever. I asked him every year, please. Even when
So
the kids
wait.
were little, never would do it.
How did
so
you get
a
him to
couple
change
years
his
ago, we were
mind?
at karaoke, and Curtis says, oh yeah, I'm having this great Christmas party, so I'm going to hire a Santa. And Ernie goes, what am I, his chopped liver? I go, are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
I
He,
said,
wait,
after
Curtis
all this-
says it,
Curtis
and he
says it.
jumps. You say it.
That's
you don't
where
want to do it.
then all of a sudden we're Santa and Mrs. Claus. I said, I can't believe it. So my grandkids got gypped out of all the Santas because now, you know, they're getting, but
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
they're a
kidding,
little
but
older.
It's funny. So we started to do that last year. We
All
did
right.
it at
So if you need a
Amber.
Santa or Mrs. Claus,
Yeah, we like do senior, like we'll do senior
That's
facilities and stuff
nice.
like that. It's fun. You know, we're inexpensive, so give us a call. We'll do it.
yeah, no, it's a lot
It's
of fun.
fun.
It is fun. It's very fun. The holidays. How crazy are the holidays at your house now?
They're not bad.
Yeah?
I love the holidays.
Yeah.
I love buying gifts for people.
Do you bake?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's my
baker.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was doing sales, that was my gift to everybody every year. I would bake 20 or
Yes.
30 different kinds of cookies and make homemade candy and Buckeyes. You'll get some this year.
Well, talking about the sales real quick, when you moved to New York in 96?
96.
How much of a culture shock was it for you?
yeah.
And how was the adjustment in the, you know, in that world of yours of sales?
Yeah, well, I was the marketing manager for a big commercial furniture dealership in Ohio for 8 years. And then I came here to be a salesperson. That's a whole long
So
story.
was the
with Ernie.
move because of
No,
work?
the move is because I met Ernie online. He downloaded me from the internet.
Okay.
That's a good story.
Love online,
Yes,
people.
yes.
It's happening.
It was right when, do you remember CompuServe, when CompuServe was? It was
No.
CompuServe, and remember when AOL first came out?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
So I'm a computer geek. Him and I are both computer geeks. So we were trying out these computer
So
programs.
not. Yeah.
And the guy that I worked with, he said, oh, hey, I want to go on that chat room. I'm like, okay. He says, my handle is Tom Servo 3000 from Mystery Science Theater. So that night I went home and went on the computer and got on there, and there's Tom Servo. So I'm talking to him for an hour.
Okay.
And then he says, oh, I don't think I'm who you think I am. And it was Ernie. It wasn't the guy that I worked with. It was
Oh my
Ernie. So we
God.
talked for a good probably 1 or 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. And then we had talked back. We were just friends.
Did
And
you,
then
were
he
you able
said-
to FaceTime each other?
We didn't there was no FaceTime.
There's no FaceTime
We didn't have
back
any
then?
of that.
I
There
don't
was
know
none
when
of that.
FaceTime came out.
No, there was none of that.
When did
then.
FaceTime come out?
There was no Zoom or any of that.
Oh, no.
There wasn't any of that. So
How many years ago are you talking?
in
Back in-
96.
Oh, geez. Oh, okay.
So then he asked me to come here to visit
Okay.
over New Year's Eve,
Oh
and
my
my
God.
friends and family thought they
You
were
were
like
crazy.
We are never going to see you again. They're like, you are going to be dead
Kidnapped.
in the river. You're going to be
sex
dead.
addict,
That's
a sex
exactly what they
worker.
said. So, and here's a funny story. So, and this is how warped Ernie is. I'm just going to tell you. So so we had this.
Oh my
back
God.
then, people were just kind of meeting on the internet
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And this one girl had gotten, like, I guess she got strangled or something like that with a rope.
Oh my
Like it
God.
was like this whole thing. So what do you think he had laying on the bed when I came into his
A
house?
rope?
He had that rope.
No.
And the article from the
What
paper.
a sick,
That's,
twisted
I was like,
joke.
because he knew I was nervous.
Yeah.
So then he's like, well, let me just make it worse.
So now, how long did you stay?
I was here for 6 days.
6 days?
6 days.
And then how long was it before you
And then
came
I
back?
went back home, and then he came to visit, and he loved it there, but I knew that he would never move here.
Yeah.
And honestly, my whole life, I don't know why, but my whole life I wanted to live in New York. Like, my dad had his desk downstairs, and I had a desk, and I had my little thing that said Monica Stoller, New York. I didn't even know where New York really was,
Really?
but I just wanted that. Like, something in me wanted that. Wow. So, and it was funny because when I told my family that I was coming here, my dad was like, I knew you would end up there. He goes, I don't know why, but I always knew you would end up there. It was just so, it was just so meant to be.
So from the time you first met him to when you moved here, how was it a long courtship? No, you moved.
No, like a year and a half,
Oh,
2
that's not
years,
too
something like
bad.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I moved here. My daughter stayed back in Ohio with my family in the summer while I moved here and got settled in the apartment. And then she came here. And then we moved here, and then Ernie and I got married. We've been married 20, I don't know, 22, 23 years, something like that this year. Yeah, it's crazy, which is that's a pretty long run
Love
for me.
online, it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah. So, he always, and people ask him, how do you meet? And he's like, I downloaded her from the internet, because that's exactly what he did. It was so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was fun. So, and I
That's
love it here. This is
hysterical.
when I moved here. This is where I knew I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a boss tell me. My boss that I worked for in Ohio told me. He said, Monica, you know, when you go there, you can be whatever and whoever you want to be. Like, you can leave all the stuff in the past. So I really did that. I just stopped that life, and I made an entirely new life for myself.
Right.
It was very hard. I left everyone.
It's not easy. It's
I
not
left
easy.
everyone. I didn't have any friends here. I didn't have anyone here except for Ernie.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, it was.
I really don't.
It was something.
I mean,
you
no
know.
matter how much I loved Italy or Aruba, and you say, oh, I could live here. You're leaving your family and your friends behind, and I don't know. Everyone says, oh, they could jump on a plane. It's not the same.
No, it's
not the same. I'm blessed. My dad's gonna be 91. My mom's gonna be 88.
You are so lucky.
I want to still be around my parents. You know, I don't want to.
I didn't move away from Paulding until my mom passed. My mom passed from cancer when I was 22. So I moved. Then I started moving. I moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Then I moved to Columbus, Ohio, and I was there almost 14 years. And then I moved here. So I don't think, if my mom wouldn't have passed, I probably wouldn't have done
left
so.
her.
Yeah. But I'm pretty self-sufficient. So you know, I don't think I can pretty much adapt anywhere I'm at. But I'm not going to say that it wasn't hard to start this life. This life was tough. This was tough for me.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I was all by myself. And I mean, I had Ernie, but I was raising Jessica on my own.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that was a whole different world for her, too. She came in and she had friends. You know, these girls here are way different than they are back in the Midwest. Absolutely. You know, it was a whole different scene for her. But she picked up, she had gotten into a group of girls and wasn't the greatest thing. And she said, Mom, I gotta find new friends. I'm like, well, go out there and find some. And that's exactly what she did. And she has the best friends group.
Oh, that's
I love
good.
every single one of them.
Yeah.
They call me Mama Monica. And and they've been friends ever since she met them. They've been friends. All their kids are together. You know, her husband, Chris, they all grew up together. So I love that for her, she had that.
And she's not far from you, right?
No, she's in Ronkonkoma.
Okay.
And she's the chair of the art department at H. Frank Carey in Franklin Square in the high school art department.
Nice.
So she's worked really hard.
High
and
school
she's a
art department. That's nice.
fantastic teacher and administrator. She's just a wonderful person.
That's great.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
So that's how
You're
that
proud
happened.
Mama. Proud mama.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take my next break. Don't go away. We've got more with Monica after this.
How you doing? It's Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Theresa Farrell Tea Time with Theresa Farrell. And make sure you follow Theresa on Facebook. Tea Time with Theresa Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm with Monica Stoller. She is not only a friend, she's an entrepreneur, she's a writer, which we're going to get into her book. She wrote a book.
I did write a book.
And, but I want to mention,
Yes.
before we continue, I'm wearing pink because it's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's extremely important to go for your mammograms. Go get the girls checked. Okay, I'm making my appointment for this month, so it's important to go self-exam. Just check, and men should do self-exams too, because men get breast cancer.
You know, I
also.
just saw something on I don't know if it was on Facebook or something yesterday that said Pure Mammography is a new mammography place, and they're giving free mammograms.
Really?
Yeah. So look that up
that's good.
Google that or look that up and see, because they're having events all over the place.
That's great.
They have I think they also have a truck or something
That's
that you
great.
can go into
so
a
the
mobile.
girls are going to
Yeah.
be up up and present for the entire month of October.
Well, your girls, I
and
said.
wearing pink.
I mean, let's just talk about how good the girls are looking today.
They look good?
They look good.
Thank
I mean,
you.
you got that bustier going on.
I
It's
do.
nice.
I
It's
do.
nice looking. I like it. I'm a little jelly, I gotta say.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. All right, so listen, let's talk about, we're going to put up pick P because we're going to talk about your book.
Oh.
Okay, there it is. Network like a boss without feeling like a salesy weirdo. Okay, so we have to talk about this book. Thank you. Okay, here it is right here. I have it right here, and I read this. I read this over the weekend, and I have to say I enjoyed this immensely. Okay, now you don't have to be in business or ultimately have a business. Okay, I don't, but I'm in the entertainment industry, and in the entertainment industry, we network.
Right,
We
and this
network.
is your business.
And this is also part of my business. And people, I think, network without realizing
Right.
they're networking.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
And what's great about this is that it's very easy. It's a step-by-step guide as to, I mean, there's 14 chapters in here, and each
Yeah.
chapter is amazing, but the ones that stuck out for me
Oh, no.
were
Now I have to remember what I wrote. That would be good.
chapter 7, which was Google yourself.
Yes.
So as I'm reading this book, it says, Google yourself right now. So I put the book down and I Googled myself. And of course, I Googled Theresa Farrell because that's my name, but we're going to be dropping the Farrell because when you Google Theresa Farrell, another Theresa Farrell is there. So you have to Google Theresa Canastracy Farrell, which is my maiden name, and then everything comes up. And it's all good. I have nothing bad.
That's good.
Because she talks about, stuff that you post sometimes
Yes.
never goes away, and you don't want anything embarrassing or that can jeopardize
Yes.
an
Be
opportunity.
careful. Yes.
I get it because
Yes.
you could hit delete, but it's not really
Yeah.
deleted.
Yes,
like it
and
stays
and
in the universe.
the way things are now on social media, it's people have very different opinions, and they have very volatile opinions. Even, I mean, I have different opinions from other people.
Yes.
But you got to be careful because it's going to affect you. If it's going to affect
Eventually.
you eventually.
Yeah. I agree.
It doesn't matter what side you're on. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's just on how you present
I
yourself.
agree.
So, 100%. If you're going to go for a job, young people, if you're going to go for a job, those people are going to Google you.
And what's really cool is that she also mentions that when you do network, it's not about collecting business cards like Pokemon.
Right.
It's about making meaningful connections,
Yes.
which is really important because networking in general, all right, and correct me if I'm wrong, should be productive, engaging, and beneficial, correct? It's an investment of your time and your money.
Right.
So you want to make it work for you.
Right.
And what's the biggest mistake people make?
People make the mistake of going into the room, or going to a networking event, not even a networking event or any kind of event, and thinking that they need to talk to every person in the room. Okay? People connect on an individual level. Okay? So if I'm going into an event, I want to find the people that are going to connect with me personally. Okay, you're not going to connect with everybody. You might have 2 hours, and you want to make a meaningful connection. And you know what I always think is your job when you go into a networking event is to make the other people feel like they're the most important person in the room. There's your little hack.
Right.
Because that's the way to get engaged with another person.
Right.
So, Theresa and I were laughing kind of before the show because we don't have a problem going up to strangers and talking to them. Like,
Correct.
Ernie's
Yeah.
always like, I'm coming back from a trip. He's like, who'd you meet at the airport? I'm like, oh, I met Bob and he's coming over for dinner. And, I always have these
Right.
friends that I meet, but that's just who I am. Most people are not like that. And I understand
that's how I was in Aruba.
Yes.
And I met a woman from Belmore.
See?
Crazy. They shop at North Shore Farms.
That's what I'm saying.
And and then we got to talking, and she
Right.
might actually come to the show on
Right.
the 7th. Thank
Right.
governors.
Right. And I mean, very rarely listen, I've been in sales a long time. I've sold commercial furniture for 36 years. That's what I've done. And interior design and all of that. So I have the salesperson's brain.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason I said without acting like a salesy weirdo is because that's what
you don't
happens
you
when
don't
you're a
wanna come
salesperson.
across that way.
Right. listen,
like a car, like a used car salesman
exactly.
or something. And no offense, but
Yeah.
they could be a little
Yeah.
overbearing.
But listen, if you go into an event, if you go into a room of people, everybody knows what they're doing there. Everybody
Correct.
knows it's a networking.
Yes.
If you go to a
Yes.
networking event, everybody knows what they're doing there.
Right.
So just be normal.
a
like
surprise.
right. And go and find out what you can do for other people. The most important thing that I think that's in the book, and my friend Tammy Cohen, I don't know if you saw that in there, is she told me this. And when I first met her, she wrote the book Text Messages to My Sons, which is awesome. You should have her on. She's an awesome girl. And she said to me, she goes, there's 3 kinds of people when you go into a networking event. And I really was thinking about that on the way to the show tonight, about for you, because for you in the world that you're in, is that there's 3 kinds of people. You walk in and there's people that say they're going to help you and they can't.
Right.
Okay? They're not going to be able to help you.
Correct.
There's people that say they're going to help you and they won't.
Correct.
There's those people too. And then there's a small percentage of people that say they're going to help you and they actually will help you and they can help you.
Yes.
Okay, you got to focus and find those people.
Correct.
Because you have to be aware of what people are saying to you. And if they really are going to be able to do something for you or with you,
Right.
or if they're going to collaborate with you, not everybody is going to be your person. So you got to go in these networking events and find out who those people are and who do you connect with.
Right.
Sometimes you're going to connect with a person that maybe can't do anything for you business wise,
yeah.
but maybe they can do something for you personally. We don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But I do know I like chapter 9 also, which is confidence isn't something you're born with.
Right.
It's something that you build.
Absolutely, 100%. And let me tell you, I don't know about you, and I'm sure you probably do this too, but as a woman and going through the life that I've led, I doubt myself sometimes.
Oh, I definitely do.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely do.
I'm like, oh
because
my gosh.
I know when I'm in a room of peers.
Yes.
And I see their body of work.
Yes.
And then I say to myself, do I belong in this room with them sometimes,
Yep.
And then, and it's that, why me? Why me? Why me?
Right.
And then and you have to twist it and say,
Yes.
why not me?
Yes, exactly. And listen, what do we say all the time? If they're not going to offer you a seat at the table, you can make your own table. That's what we're doing. And Theresa, that's what we're doing.
Yes, we are.
We're with our group of girls.
Yes.
I laugh and say that Linda
Yeah.
and I are Teresa's posse, but she's our posse too.
Yes.
We have a group of women
We
that are
do.
very strong.
And you know what it is
And-
too? It's fine, like you said, finding your people
Yes.
and supporting. It's just constantly support,
Right.
and that's what you need, because
Right.
you really, not that you can't do something on your own, but you need the positivity. You need the backup. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about it, let's talk about it. Pick Q, please, because Linda and Monica were so sweet and came to see me at my father's place when I emceed the show, and you guys came
It
to
was
see me.
fabulous.
And there's that word.
It was fabulous,
Thank you.
people.
And I
Go to the governor's state.
I so appreciate you guys being there for me, really.
But that's what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when you
But not everybody shows up.
Not everybody shows up. You're
and
absolutely right.
I can't take it personally.
Yes.
I can't.
You can't, and
I
you
can't.
can't count-
I send out the invitation to family and friends, and whoever comes.
Yes.
I cannot take it personally.
Well,
I just can't.
and I always talk about we've talked about this whole month is expectations breed resentment. So you cannot expect
Correct.
something from anyone. You
No.
can't.
No.
So you in this business or in us trying to build our shows or build whatever it is we're doing,
yeah.
you have to count on strangers. You have to market to strangers.
Yeah.
You have to meet strangers.
Yep.
And same no more stranger danger. It is, you
more
just got to go
stranger
get
danger.
the strangers.
And we also pick S because I tell them about events. They tell me about events. And
Yes.
this event was George Papadamatis's premiere. It should be S. S is in Sam? Yeah. There we are at George's premiere.
Oh, that was so fun.
At the Belmore Theater.
Yes, and that Jimmy's and
Jimmy's and
Jenny's is getting so much attention.
Yes, and it's going to be at Jerry Ferretti's Film Festival this year.
Yes.
And I'm very, very proud of George. George, I love you, Georgie, the biggest Yankee fan in Mineola.
We love you, George.
Love you. And let's put up a pic while we're there of the three of us at R, because you had a pop-up. You were raising money for breast cancer.
Oh, yes, we did the. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
So that's us, all dressed in pink at this lovely fundraiser.
Yeah, and so a lady had it in the backyard.
She had it in the backyard, and it was so much fun.
So much fun.
Yes, and
so much fun.
Everyone there was either had breast cancer, touched by breast cancer. Everyone knows somebody.
Yes, everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
So it was an amazing cause.
Yeah,
and
it really was.
I'm glad you invited me to come, and
it was so much fun, and we met a lot of people, and Mark.
And that was Joan in that picture too.
Yes,
with
that
us,
was
by the
Joan.
way.
Yeah, Queen Joan is in our posse
shout
too.
Out to Joan. Yeah.
Yeah, she started her podcast a couple months ago, so she's got that.
Yes.
But we laugh about it. When was it? A few months, like 3 or 4 months ago. On the, I do the days of the week or whatever holiday it is.
She does.
And there was this word there. It was it was National Fergun Day. I'm like, what in God's name is Fergun?
I remember that.
Firgun.
I think I was here for that.
You were here for that one.
I was.
And Fergun is a Hebrew word that means to support other people and be happy for them in their success.
Yes.
So
Isn't
we're
that a
literally
beautiful
getting
thing?
we are literally
That's a
getting
beautiful
shirts
thing.
made with that word. Fergun is going to be our new. We're going to
That's
make
it.
that word.
I like it.
because it is so unusual.
It is.
It's very unusual for groups of women.
Yes.
To get together and be.
And not be catty.
Not be catty.
And cat-like.
Yes, and truly try to help other women be successful without any of the other stuff.
Yeah.
And this is so that's our goal is to just make that happen. And we've got some great people, and we go en masse to events, and then we pick and choose the other people that we feel are going to fit into that group.
A good fit.
Exactly.
And Kristen Tinsley.
Yes, we love Kristen
Tinsley. Is one of them.
Yes.
My girl Kristen.
Yes,
You did
love
an event.
her.
You did an
Yep.
event with her. You did a pop-up.
Yep, we just did her pop-up, the Psychic Fest last Friday, and that was great. Oh my gosh, it was forever. They were lined up out the door.
That was
for
awesome.
That. Yeah,
Awesome.
She's amazing.
So good.
Love
so
her.
good.
And we've met so many people through you.
Yes.
And
you
met
we
people
went to
through.
Ronnie Marmo's show.
Oh, that was so much fun.
The
Lenny
Bruce, and that was great.
Yes.
And you met my friend Lou Mastratuno,
Yes.
who eventually you'll have on the show,
Yep.
and Ralph Bracco,
Yep. And I had
a lot
Joe
of people.
DeBerry.
Joe DeBerry, shout out to Joe.
We love Joe DeBerry.
He's been working a lot. I'm
Yes.
so happy for him, and he's got something in the works.
Well, we
that
are
he
big,
told me
huge
about,
supporters
so.
of you. Like Linda and I are not.
I told you I want you to be my agent.
Okay.
I want you to be my Jerry Maguire.
I'll be your Jerry Maguire.
You need a Jerry Maguire.
You just want me to show you the money.
That's it.
Listen, I need to show myself the money first before I can show you the money. But listen, people, this is hard. It is hard growing in your business and in what we're doing. It is not an easy feat. It is not, and not even only in what we're doing, but everybody's business. If you've got a business, it is hard. It is hard. There's a lot of moving parts now.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be back in the old days and stuff like that. Now it's all the social media. You have to be on it every day.
I know.
And it is a lot.
It's a commitment.
Of work.
It's
it is
definitely
a lot
commitment.
Of work. Yeah.
Speaking about commitment, chapter 11 was we'll talk about rejection.
Oh.
Rejection isn't always permanent. Sometimes it's just not right now.
Yep.
And I like that.
I love that.
Because that's my motto is I don't want to knock on doors, I want to kick them in.
Yes.
Because like my mother
I love
says
that.
Yeah. You don't want to knock on doors. You want to kick, because I'm
Yeah.
not on this side of the hill anymore.
Yes.
I'm on this side of the
Yes,
hill,
yes.
and I'm not getting younger.
But don't you feel like this side of the hill is better than this side of the hill?
I do. I do
do.
because I'm at an age, and we had this discussion last night at my brother's with my daughter. My daughter is a very self-confident woman that I raised her to be, and not to take any crap from anybody.
Yes.
Because bullying sucks.
Yes.
And I know what that was like, and I didn't want her to be bullied. And let's face it, we're a very voluptuous family. We come from short, heavy genes, and if we don't watch what we eat, we're big people. and I struggle.
Yeah.
My
Listen,
addiction.
we have
My
the same
addiction.
thing.
I know my addiction's food, and I struggle with
Yeah.
the food. Right now, I'm up. Last year, I was down. I got that yo-yo thing. But I raised my daughter to not take crap from anybody, and sometimes she can be a little overboard with it. But I'm proud of the woman that
Yes.
she's become.
Yes.
And she's very assertive, and she speaks her mind. And I think more people need to do that. I think people don't have to, not that you don't worry about people being sensitive,
Right.
but that's the world we're
Right.
living in now, that
Right.
this woke stuff and
Yeah.
sensitivity
It's like,
and all this
stop
other
it.
stuff. I'm not someone to blow smoke up your butt.
Yes.
If you say to me, how does my outfit look?
Yeah.
Be prepared to hear the
Yes.
truth.
Be prepared to hear,
That's
those pants
it.
probably aren't the best.
Right. Just
That's what happens when we go thrifting.
Yeah, when we
she,
go-
she tries on something. I'm like, no, take that off. She's like, it's
that's
so
so-
bad. And then people are looking at
and,
us like,
and that's okay, because
but you got
need-
to, because I don't want you walking around in
well,
something that looks stupid.
But that's
like,
the whole thing. I'm like, what do you
Yes.
think? And you're like,
no. At the last pop-up when I had a dress on. Oh, people. I had a dress on that was
It
short.
was a little short.
It was way too short. I was so self-conscious. I'm pulling it down,
It was
pulling
a
it down.
little
I'm like,
short.
oh no, it was too short.
Oh, my
and,
God.
But it's so funny because listen, I fought my weight my whole life.
No,
we
I
both
know,
have
I
together.
know.
We
No,
have the
it's,
same.
It's yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's talk about chapter 11. I'm sorry, chapter 12. Consistency.
Yes.
Consistency, keep going and never give up.
Don't give up.
And that's hard for a lot of people.
Yep.
It's easy to wave that white flag
Yep.
and call it a day.
It is.
And it's
so-
very, very hard to keep going,
Yep.
keep going, keep going.
But
keep going.
I think that you have to be consistent, even in anything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like if you put your mind to it, keep doing it.
Right.
Listen, there's been times on our show when I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can keep going. But here we are at the end of our second year.
I know.
And now we're starting to get some traction.
Right.
And I'm starting to get some traction. I mean,
Yeah.
who knew I was like, I just got to get this book out of my brain because
Right.
I wanted to do it for my whole life. So
How long did it take you to write this? How long did it take you to write this?
probably I started it like 3 years ago.
Okay, all right.
And then
But you got it done.
Yeah, but then I just really recommitted myself to it the end of last year, and then I published it. I published it myself, so it's on Amazon.
Okay.
And it's on Kindle and all of that.
Okay.
And listen, it's a very easy read.
It
It'll
is
take you about
very
an hour
easy,
and a half.
and thank you for the large font.
Yes, large. That's right.
Large font, people. It's lovely. It really is lovely.
You can see the font from look
You
how big the
can.
font
It's
is, people.
lovely.
It's a very
it
big
really
font.
is. But I want to talk about.
It's
'cause
funny.
We're almost done here.
know.
Chapter 15 is ROI, return of investment.
Yes.
Which is a formula.
Oh my gosh.
That you came up
People-
with. We're not going to tell people what the formula is. You
No.
have to get the book in order to find
Yes.
out what the formula is.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant. Okay.
Make sure the events you go to, you're getting a return on your investment. And
Correct.
you can read the book or you can
Correct.
call me.
Reputation, people talk.
Oh, people talk.
Okay. Audit your awareness. Another important one. Keep showing up.
Yep.
That's part of the consistency
Yep.
and not giving up.
Yeah, because the more we go to these events together, we go as a group. We go, sometimes
Yes.
Joan and I go,
Yes.
sometimes Linda and I go.
Yeah.
We represent. We tell people about Theresa when we go to events, and she's not with us. We
And
tell
I tell
people,
everybody about you
Yes.
and your pop-ups.
But it's
and
important.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really,
you have
really
to be
important.
seen. You have to be seen.
have to
because
be
it's
seen.
true, out of sight, out of mind.
That's
it's
right.
so true. It's so true.
Right.
You
They
know?
have to see. The people want to see your face.
But I have to say, before we run out of time, Monica Stoller is on Facebook and Instagram, chasingfabulous.tv.com, poppylaneny.com.
Yes.
Make sure you
It's a
go-
lot. I know.
I know, but make sure you hit all these
Yeah,
things.
the Instagram is Chasing Fabulous TV. We got we're on LinkedIn, we're on
Yes,
TikTok,
you're
Chasing
all over,
Fabulous TV.
all over.
I try to do quite a few reels and do some TikTok
do.
stuff, and it's really fun.
Yes, you chicken, you talk.
I ticken and I'm talking.
You do. Integrate into your daily life. You have to integrate.
Yes, all the networking
Yes.
it just becomes part of who you are.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before the show too. It's not just about being a salesperson.
No.
It's not about having a business. It's not about any of that. You know, if you're going to a PTA event and you're a mom, you got to know what to. You got to be able to go up to these people and say, you know, talk to them.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's true. It's true. Well, we've got
43
like,
seconds
this is it.
left.
We're
That's
done.
crazy. That was so fast.
We're done.
Right?
Is there anything you want to mention that maybe I didn't? Did I cover everything?
You did, because you're the best interviewer.
Oh, stop
You
it!
are. I'm telling you. When I first started here, Bobby's like, you know, Teresa's the best interviewer. I'm like, okay.
Oh no!
I go,
he
we'll
did not
see.
say
I go,
that,
we'll
did he?
see.
I love
and then
you,
I
Bobby.
said no.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm
he's
doing
right.
this.
You're
I'm
the
doing
best
this
interviewer.
6 years now. Gonna go on. I'm here
Yes.
5, but we're gonna go on 6. I mean, we're gonna be doing this almost 7 years.
Yes.
And I can't believe it.
I know.
Really, I can't.
It's amazing, though, right?
It is. It's,
But you
it's
do your
crazy.
research. You are
I
very
try.
like you are.
I mean, get the book. Network like a boss. Without feeling like a salesy weirdo. This is so good for everybody.
it is. It's like having a
really
conversation
is.
with me, which I
Yeah,
apologize
yeah.
for, but whatever.
So listen, I want to thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
gosh,
thank
it was
you for
so
doing
fun.
this.
I love you, and I
love
love hanging
too.
with you, and we have
can't
so
wait
much
for our
fun.
next adventure. We
I
love
love
it.
Ferganing with you.
Yes, I do
Ferganing.
too.
That's so weird.
All right, listen. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into Tea Time. I appreciate it. I will see you next week. And remember, tell everyone you love them. Ciao.